Imagine a world without cars. Now imagine the man who made it all possible, who built the world's first practical car, and took his wife on a daring gasoline-fueled adventure that changed history. Today, we're taking a journey through time to meet a visionary engineer who changed the world. We're talking about Karl Benz, the man who invented. Wait, first let's discuss. Who was Karl Benz? Karl Friedrich Benz was born on November 25, 1844 in Bulber, now Karlsruhe, Baden-Württemberg, Germany, and grew up in Karlsruhe, Germany. His father died when he was 2, so his mother raised him. Benz was a tinkerer from a young age. He showed a natural talent for mechanics and dreamed of building machines that would improve people's lives. In 1864, he graduated with a degree in mechanical engineering. First step towards pursuing his goals. After graduating, he started a company building tools and engines. But his true passion lay in creating a self-propelled vehicle. One thing you should keep in mind, back then, transportation relied heavily on horses and carriages. It was slow, inefficient, and limited people's mobility. But Benz's mind was onto something more reliable, and he envisioned a faster, more reliable way to travel and dedicated himself to turn this impossible task into reality. For a second, imagine and let's try to enter into the shoes and obstacles that were causing serious troubles for Benz. And now if you think about your first car, was it a challenge or not? But wait, now think about what Karl Benz had to deal with. From humble beginnings to groundbreaking innovation, Karl Benz's story is one of relentless pursuit and automotive revolution. Developing the motor wagon. Benz began his work on a 2-stroke engine in hopes of establishing a new source of income. He had to invent many parts of the system as he went along, including the throttle, ignition, spark plugs, carburetor, clutch, radiator, and gear shift. He received his first patent in 1879. On a lighter note, viewers, can you imagine these challenges? In 2024, it's a joke because right now, world is aiming to get settled in space colonies. In 1883, he founded Benz & Company to produce industrial engines in Mannheim, Germany. He then began designing a motor carriage with a 4-stroke engine based on Nikolaus Otto's patent. Benz designed his engine and the body for the 3-wheel vehicle with electric ignition, differential gears, and water cooling. In 1885, the car was first driven in Mannheim. It achieved the speed of 8 miles per hour during a test drive. But in 1886, Benz unveiled his creation, the Benz Patent Motor Wagon. This 3-wheeled marvel was the first ever car powered by a gasoline engine. It was noisy, clunky, and had a top speed of about 10 miles per hour. But it marked the dawn of a new era. While some doubted his invention, Benz had a secret weapon in his corner: his wife. Backbone of Karl Benz. Meet the woman who dared to defy convention. In the heart of the 19th century, a woman named Bertha Benz was about to ignite a revolution. Her husband, Karl Benz, had invented the first practical automobile, but it was gathering dust, not interest. Bertha Benz, born Cassili Bertha Rinder, was a German automotive pioneer who played a pivotal role in the development of the automobile. They both played different roles. Karl focused on the technical aspects of the invention. Bertha recognized its potential and actively contributed to its success. Partnership of Karl Benz and August Ritter. He was keen to have a company of his own. Karl Benz joined forces with mechanical engineering specialist August Ritter to set up the firm Karl Benz and August Ritter Mechanische Werkstatt in Mannheim in August 1871. It soon became clear that Ritter was not a reliable partner and Benz decided to buy him out. He was only able to do this with the help of his better half. Invention of the patent motor wagon. Along with providing financial support, Bertha Benz often provided hands-on help with her husband's projects. The two supported each other's contributions as they explored the potential of motorized vehicles. On one occasion, the couple wound wire coils to create an ignition. Financial losses. In the early days, Karl Benz's business went very badly, even after he had parted company with Ritter. The shop equipment at his iron foundry and engineering workshop, which Benz later also gave the name Metalworking Machine Factory, was even seized by bailiffs in July 1877. Karl Benz, the man behind the invention of the first gasoline-powered automobile, wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He faced financial difficulties throughout his life. but his resilience and ingenuity are valuable lessons for anyone aiming to reach the top. On New Year's Eve 1879, the Benz were able to get a two-stroke engine to work for the first time. In December 1885, Benz's work on the first horseless carriage was finished. The following year, on January 29, 1886, Karl Benz filed a patent application for his motor car with gas engine operation, but subsequently was met with great skepticism from the general public. People were uncertain about the practicality of a horseless carriage, and Benz's motor engine had not yet been tested over long distances. Now you must be thinking what Bertha did so special. Bertha saw the potential in this mechanical marvel. She envisioned a world transformed by her husband's invention, but first, she had to prove its worth. She had to remove doubts about usefulness and reliability and show how it fitted into people's lives. Bertha hatched a daring plan. Without her husband's knowledge, she took her two sons on a trip from Mannheim to Pforzheim, Germany in the patent motor wagon. What was it like for the first woman to drive a car back in the 19th century? One morning in 1888, Bertha and her two sons slipped away in the Benz patent motor wagon. The world was still asleep, unaware of this revolution on wheels. The journey was fraught with obstacles, but Bertha was not a woman to be put off by a few potholes and gates. Mechanical issues arose, but Bertha, with her resourcefulness, turned them into opportunities, even inventing brake lining on the go. It is not clear what she said to Karl about giving her a car with dodgy brakes, but we can imagine. As they chugged through the countryside, many people came out to gawk at the contraption. Word spread like wildfire. Small crowds gathered along the way. After a grueling day, they arrived in Pforzheim. News of Bertha's audacious journey spread, sparking interest in the Benz patent motor wagon. The world had witnessed the dawn of a new era. This audacious act not only proved the car's reliability and practicality, but also generated significant publicity, boosting public interest in the automobile, and ultimately leading to the first sales of the patent motor wagon. The road taken by the trio still exists and is known as the Bertha Benz Memorial Route. She was inducted into the Automotive Hall of Fame in 2016. She and Karl, inducted in 1984, are the only couple to ever have been inducted into the Automotive Hall of Fame. Bertha's contributions to the automotive industry go beyond her famous trip. She was a shrewd businesswoman who actively supported her husband's endeavors financially and strategically. She also played a crucial role in promoting the car to the public, demonstrating its capabilities and potential applications. They laughed when he said he could build a horseless carriage, but they didn't laugh when he drove past them. Uncover the remarkable story of Karl Benz, the visionary who proved his critics wrong by creating the first car, proving that sometimes the craziest ideas are the ones that change the world. Building a dream on a tightrope. Karl Benz, a financial genius, and the motor wagon. Building the motor wagon, his first car in 1885, wasn't just an engineering feat, it was a financial juggling act. Here's how he managed to pull it off. Bootstrapping. Benz started with his own savings, reinvesting profits from his existing iron foundry business into the project. This meant living frugally and taking calculated risks. Financial woes continued to plague Benz. The initial versions of the motor wagon were met with lukewarm sales, barely keeping the company afloat. However, Bertha, ever the pillar of strength, recognized the potential beyond the skepticism. Lending a hand and wallet, his wife, Bertha, played a crucial role. She not only believed in his vision, but also mortgaged her dowry to secure a significant loan for the project. This act of faith not only funded development, but also displayed the strong partnership that fueled their success. Finding the right investor. Benz eventually found an angel investor, Friedrich von Wiesenfeld, who saw potential in the invention and provided crucial financial backing. He became a partner in the venture, sharing the financial burden and the eventual rewards. Prioritizing R&D. Despite financial constraints, Benz didn't compromise on research and development. He even built his own tools and machinery to save costs. This dedication to innovation and resourcefulness helped him overcome technical challenges. The tide began to turn. Orders started trickling in, and Benz's financial fortunes gradually improved. He secured new investments, refined his designs, and paved the way for mass production. By the early 20th century, Benz & C, his company, had become a major player in the burgeoning automotive industry. Though Karl Benz retired a wealthy man, his story is not just about amassing riches. It's a testament to the unwavering pursuit of a vision, the power of believing in the impossible, and the invaluable support of a partner who dared to take a revolutionary ride. It's a story that reminds us that even the most groundbreaking journeys can begin with a single spark, fueled by equal parts of passion and perseverance. Later years and retirement. In 1893, there were 1,200 Benz Velos produced, making it the world's first inexpensive, mass-produced car. It participated in the world's first automobile race in 1894, finishing in 14th place. Benz also designed the first truck in 1895 and the first motor bus. He patented the Boxer flat engine design in 1896. In 1903, Benz retired from Benz & Company. He served as a member of the supervisory board of Daimler-Benz AG from 1926 until his death. Together, Bertha and Karl had 5 children. Karl Benz passed away in 1929. Final thoughts on Karl Benz, his wife, and unwavering commitment. Building the motor wagon wasn't easy. It took several iterations, countless tweaks, and a constant dance with finances. But Benz's combination of financial prudence, calculated risk-taking, and unwavering belief in his invention, coupled with Bertha's support and crucial investment, ultimately led to the creation of the first practical automobile, forever changing the world. Despite financial constraints, Benz didn't compromise on research and development. He even built his own tools and machinery to save costs. This dedication to innovation and resourcefulness helped him overcome technical challenges. Reaching the top, Benz's determination to succeed never wavered. He continuously improved his inventions, like the patent motor wagon, despite initial skepticism. Lessons for aspiring climbers. Financial setbacks are inevitable, but they can be overcome with resourcefulness and strategic planning. Invest in yourself and your skills, continuously seeking ways to improve and innovate. Don't be afraid to take calculated risks, but always do so with a well-defined plan and a clear vision. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who believe in you and your dreams. If you liked the video, in the comments section, let me know how much Karl Benz or Bertha Benz inspired you or passion and commitment to reach to your goals. Until next time, happy travels.